Hello everybody and welcome back to the labs. I am Towsty and thank you for joining me here on another episode of Infinity Labs Season 2. Hanging out on our Resident Rise-ish server, having lots of fun. We had a good time hanging out last night. I had a really good stream and was able to get a bunch of stuff done that I had never planned on doing. So you may have noticed a little while back when I ended the Britannia episode, I was just kind of scrolling through the book and sort of not hugely interested in what was going on. That may have been kind of obvious to some. Well, that was true. However, last night, despite what I had planned to do on the stream, a couple people were hanging out. Mono was hanging out with us, as well as a couple guys actually in the stream chat that knew about Britannia. And so I did a lot of messing around with Britannia. We're going to get into that, and well, I'm going to show you a bit of what I did a little bit later, possibly in the end of the episode, possibly today, possibly not. But for now, so we've been doing some witchery work, right? Trying to get things done for a secret project I've been talking about. And it's not secret from you guys, it's secret from the server. Because I think it'll be fun to kind of troll some people with, but it won't... It's not like PvP based stuff, so they're not going to be too bothered by it. And so we're just going to kind of spend a bit of time figuring out some of this. I've been sort of beating my head against the wall. Witchery is a little difficult because the documentation on it is kind of all over the place, and the wiki for it doesn't include some crucial information that has been added over time. What was that? Oh, that was probably bad. That was very lucky. And so there's things that are happening that I really don't like. Seems like something should work and it's not working. And then I go ahead and I do some research, figure, oh, that's why it's not working. And it's not that big of a deal after it, but I may end up having to restructure all of this. So I'm going to talk about that and show you guys what I've got planned here. I just got to double check something. So I just wanted to double check. I wasn't quite sure how we ended off the last episode, and it was with the Britannia stuff. So I said I'd let it run for a long time and we'd come back and this would all be full, and that was very much the case. I've used it all and refilled it and used it all and refilled it. And we've updated some stuff, so there's some sparks and things that are distributing mana now instead of using the mana spreaders, and these have all been updated, so it's been going pretty good. Started to mess around with some corporeal sparks, just out of curiosity, which basically I've got corporeal sparks here that are like, they're like providers for anything in an inventory below them. I got a corporeal index, which is sort of like your master controller. I got a master spark here. I don't really know what the point of this is, but when we walk up to this, what we see is those pink particles. Now, if we open up chat, we see this corporeal index nearby. So I can say 5 iron ... and it will pull me 5 iron ingots out of the 30 that are in this chest. Pretty cool. So it's a really neat way of doing some items sorting and stuff like that, and it's all item like sorting pipe type logistics things, so you can't add stuff to it in any way, if that makes sense. Like, you have to physically add new things to the boxes, but I don't really know how well this works yet, or you know what the extent of this functionality is. We just kind of messed around with it last night, and so it I mean, it serves its purpose as far as me learning, but that was really all the point of that was. And I was really hoping you could put it on top of an ME interface, but that was unfortunately not the case. So, unless... yeah, no, that was not the case, unfortunately. I do think that was everything for the stream, or sorry, for the Britannia stuff. Mono was working on automating my living wood and living rock production. I'll go over that when that's done. Our calculator is still having this issue with like these ghost items that's kind of plugging through. But all the same, we are still getting some good circuits. But yeah, that's kind of a weird, disappointing bug that I got to figure out. aside from that, so what I started to do is I started to do some work on witchery. You can see that I've done this extra platform. I've got some ME over here a bit closer. I've also added travel points for my different areas. So we got our travel anchors that we use a lot in Mech Station. If you want to see these explained more, go check out that part of the series. But I just added items this time to label them. So we got witchery, that's a glintweed. We got Petal Apothecary for Britannia, and a AE2 stuff infusion chambers for our control tower area. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we got to start on witchery. Witchery requires some plants. It requires some brewing of magical things and some not so nice things. It requires lots of clay jars and different things like that. So there's a lot of preliminary work that goes into making this interesting, in my opinion. And I've tried to do most of it. I'm trying to figure out here what I don't remember what I need for the drop of the goddess. I'm trying to make some chalk. And what I need is this this infernal chalk, which requires ritual chalk, which requires a tier of the goddess, some gypsum, some wood ash. Gypsum is just crafted wood ash. Tier of the goddess is lapis and breath of the goddess. Okay, that's not actually that bad at all. So let's get some lapis. And we'll grab a couple breath of the goddess. So all you do is you put the things you need in the distillery, it kind of figures it out, and then starts going through this process. It's pretty slow, though. But it is based on this. If you don't have this, the distillery won't work. At least not for some things. There's a little, like, no signal when there's not enough power. So this is our altar. In my opinion, it's a pretty good altar. I'm sure it could be better, though. Apparently this can go up to like 7,000 or 8,000, and it's based on a few things. It's based on the items that are on the table right now. It's also based on the amount of foliage in the area, trees, flowers, bushes, which is why it's such a mess over here. And it's why we're raining leaves down below. We also, I don't know what kind of effect this will have on the server, but we've got this this Spanish moss growing into the void, which would be interesting. I'm kind of worried that when it actually hits the void, the whole thing is just going to fall down. But yeah, so we got some vines and things, we got some flowers, and this is all just me like bone mealing the ground, really. So the other thing that increases, that doesn't really help too much, it does a bit. But then what we've got is we've got this modifier of ×5, which is giving us 5,000 times the base power. So all of this foliage is basically giving us like 1,000 altar power-ish. Then using a chalice, a wither skeleton skull, a candelabra, a dragon egg, and, which don't get me started on this. This was such a pain in the butt to get. And an Arthana, which is from Witchery. It increases the power of the altar 5 times. I mean, the Arthana doesn't. The Arthana like doubles the range the altar can power. The candelabra increases how quickly it regenerates. There's functions of each of these items, but all these are good. I'm working on making some redstone soup to make this better. Still, I still don't have soulbound. Okay. For the time being, it's serving its function. And from what I understand, for me to actually make my redstone soup, I need a kettle that is powered by having some, like, sorry, I need a kettle, and this kettle has to be powered by the altar, which took me a long time to figure out to get the components necessary to make the redstone soup. It took me a long time. Like the Mutandis Extremis, I can make Mutandis in a cauldron, but then I needed an altar with a decent amount of power to make the Mutandis Extremis in the cauldron, which I didn't know. Where's my flint and steel? And so then I started to work on, I finally got the Mutandis Extremis to work, and now we're at a point where I'm trying to make the redstone soup, which is made in the cauldron. I believe. No, I'm trying to make the drop of luck, which I couldn't do. I kept failing to do because the cauldron requires a larger amount of power than I have. And word on the street is I can minimize that amount of power with... This is lovely, isn't it? A fancy little doodad that I like to call circles, which I've never done before. So this should be interesting, and I'm hoping that it's powered that far from the altar. It's a real big hope. What are we doing here? Oh yeah. So we got our Tear of the Goddess, we got our Whiff of Magic, Foul Fumes, and stuff like that. So we're just gonna chuck all this back in here, but we'll keep the Tear of the Goddess. Alright. So to make chalk, I need... Okay, this is actually a crafting recipe. That's good. Boom, boom. So there's our... For our art. Alright, that's cool. So grab one of these. We'll also grab... well, let's... What? No. Create some gypsum. Oh, no. Gypsum's a little more complicated. That's alright. So we'll start with one red circle, which is just nether wart and blaze powder. Start with one red chalk, sorry. So let's go over here and try this out. Turn off the magnet. Nether wart, blaze powder, ritual chalk. Do your thing. Yes, it's working. Don't fizzle out. Wow. Yes, I was really worried about that. Okay. So it says a 3x3 of chalk and a 5x5 of chalk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Oh shoot, yeah, this. Not this. One, two, three. It doesn't really feel like I'm doing it right, does it? I might have to do some looking up on these circles. We'll be right back. Okay, I think I got it. I think 3x3 kind of describes the outermost circle part. So that should do it. I know this looks crazy off center, and it's because I really wasn't sure how far it would go or what the area it would be. And I'm probably going to redo this eventually, but I don't really have the resources to right now. So I just figured we'd commit to it. Alright, so let me get the stuff together to try to make the drop of luck. Alright, here goes nothing. I've done this so many times. Magic root. Hello? Magic root. Then nether wart. Then Tear of the Goddess. Then refined evil. Then mutandis extremis. Go. Go. No. Well, that means a couple things. Either I can't reach my altar, or the circles aren't right. Take 100. 1. Poop. Every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please work. This is the farthest it's ever gotten. No? Yes! Drop of luck. So, I may have been too far away. My circles were the wrong size. I'm not really sure. They were 7x7. It's just kind of confusing how to draw this smaller circle in my head. So, that did seem to work, though. And we have our drop of luck, which means red stone soup. Why are we making redstone soup? I don't even really remember. Belladonna, mandrake, wool of bat. I don't know if I have any wool of bat. I have one. So, redstone. What is this? Tongue of dog. Got a bunch of that. Redstone. Mandrake. And belladonna. That's the other one. Now, that, for this to work, I also need a bucket, I think, and possibly a bottle. Because I don't rightly know how to do this part yet. Looks like we need to make some more glass. All right. That'll do. Okay. So, I don't know how to use this yet, but somehow in this kettle, I will be able to make a redstone soup. And I believe I just have to throw it all in, and then we should be good to go. So it'll be those 6, and then once it's done brewing, you grab it with a bottle. I think that's how it works. But I don't know if this requires heat underneath it, like the kettle does. I should probably check. I mean, sorry, like the thingy. Brews and potions. No, that was circle magic. Is it witch's brews? That's not. No. Is it this? Yes, okay. Throw the ingredients into a heated water-filled kettle. Altar power is needed. Fill the brew into the bottle. Okay, so yeah, that's correct. I still need some netherrack then. Oh, poop. Why don't we just move this? Put you in the corner over here. Don't think you'll be in the way at all. And then, oh, not that. I hope that this doesn't catch anything on fire over here. I really hope it doesn't. Let's go get a bucket of water. Okay. I'm going to throw it this way, just in case. Now, I don't know how long this lasts. I don't know. Oh, okay. I know there's only a certain amount of time that it can be in the kettle before it burns. So, if I take the chalice, you can see we drop down quite a lot. But if I put a chalice with a redstone soup, we get a filled chalice. Yes, and we're up to 6,000. That was totally worth it. I'm not sure. I feel like to do what I need to do, I have to have a higher altar power, but we're going to find out a little bit later. For now, though, I'm going to break the video here. Stupid chickens. Right now we're working on making it so that it's possible for me to have the coven witches that I've been hunting throughout the world actually do something. Or give me quests, in other words. So the first thing that apparently will help me with that is just to make a small, do a ritual binding that I just did there. And apparently they all died. I'm sorry, I had 9, 11 witches. Alright, I need to figure a couple things out. Where, I had 11 witches here, where did they go? Alright, we'll be back. Right now we're working on making it so that it's possible for me to have the coven witches that I've been hunting throughout the world actually do something. Or give me quests, in other words. So the first thing that apparently will help me with that is just to make a small, do a ritual binding that I just did there. And apparently they all died. I'm sorry, I had 9, 11 witches. Alright, I need to figure a couple things out. Where, I had 11 witches here, where did they go? Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so I'm making up the alchemy catalyst real quick here. Real quick like a bunny. Something I've always wanted to use but never really thought about it before. I'm not sure if this will just absorb like ambient mana or if I need a spark or something on it, but we'll find out here. Get one just in case. I need a bunch of leather because I'm trying to make some witches' robes for my next brew. And I don't have any leather, so what I'm making is I'm going to take my zombie brains or zombie flesh, which I have too many of, and turn them into leather using Botania. Now, I've never done this before, so I don't really know how it works. It does look like I might need a mana spreader, though. But yeah, I've always wanted to use this thing. I just never really... There we go. Let's try it like that. So, how does this work exactly? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Unless I just drop it in the mana pool with this nearby. Time to get out another one of our favorite items in Minecraft. Books. So, by attaching an alchemy catalyst to the bottom of a mana pool. Awesome. That's actually so much better than... Oh, there goes that lab block. So, take you off. To be honest, I think there's a hole down here already. Yeah. Whoa! Alright, that'll work. Leather. Perfect. Now we got loads of leather. I'm so glad I have that set up. That'll come in handy for sure. So let's see how many of these we can make now. I got 8. Let's grab some more of our foul fume. Or our whiff of magic. That ought to do. So let's go ahead and look at the witch's robes here. bada boom. And the hat. Oh, we're not going to have enough. Oh, we do have enough thread. That's shocking. Okay. Perfect. So, let's make an armor stand. And I need a redstone lever. Now, we're going to have to be really careful that we don't screw this up over and over and over. But I'm going to put this right here. Okay. So I should be able to... I'm just going to open this guy up to do this the first time, though. Do this. Oh, you're kidding me. I'll tell you what. We're going to go ahead and remove that auto feeder upgrade because it keeps stealing my... There we go. It keeps stealing my golden apple, my poisonous potato. Potato. Oh, I almost jumped off the edge. Oh my goodness. Whoo! We're gonna have to enchant these, I think. Alright. So, do I have my bottles? I do. We're gonna go poisonous potato. Poisonous potato, tongue of dog, magic root, water artichoke, mutanus extremis, and golden apple. And it's kind of hard to tell with this because I don't have my particle effects on, so I'm just kind of hopeful. But yes, I got 6 brews of the grotesque, which is pretty good because that's actually like not a cheap recipe. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I'm just going to leave my witch's robes here. They help me get plus 35% chance of getting bonus brews. But I'll be needing the brew of the grotesque for the future. My staff. Excuse me, I'm joking. Okay, so what we're working on right now is turning off our magnet. Again. So we're going to do this, this, and this, and we're going to get ourselves another piece of red chalk. Every time. So technically I'm paralyzed. I'm going to go on a limb and say that it's because of the haste that I have. That is the reason I'm not. I can still move as easily as I do. But, yeah, flying is a bit of an issue when I'm like that. So we need a 15 by 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Circle. So that's kind of what we're working on here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. You like my counting? 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I think we just connect on an angle at that point. Yep. Should have been using my mostly broken chalk to start with. Alright, so the way that I see this working is pretty simple. Let's just get rid of some of our stuff here. I hope this works. So we're going to look at 2 different rites. The first will be the rite of binding, but I need to get the stuff together for the rite of summoning. We're going to get ourselves a demon and hope he doesn't break everything because of the way the protection is set up. We're going to hope anyways. So I need refined evil, blaze powder, ender pearl, and a villager. What? Okay, so I'm going to have to go find a villager. That's going to be a bit of an annoyance. But I've got a few ways of capturing things like that. As far as an ender pearl, piece of cake, refined evil, we don't have any of anymore. It's kind of annoying to make. It requires gas tiers with diamond vapor. And I don't have any more diamond vapor. I might, if I'm really lucky, no. Oh, yes, okay. So let's just get a couple gas tiers. And go 1, 2 of you. 2 of you will get me my vapor. Or my essence of evil, whatever it's called. Refined evil. Alright, that'll take care of those. And then, what was the other thing we needed? Refined evil, blaze powder. So while that's cooking up, why don't we head on back to the overworld and see if we can't get ourselves... Where'd my pylon go? I'll have to figure that out. Can't get ourselves a villager. Alright. Hello, Lag Central. Oh, this is out of, I gotta fix that. This is probably out of fertilizer, yep. So why don't we fly on over here? I believe there's a village this way. Where are you, village? Oh, those are not villages. Poop. Let's see. Oh, there's one in this direction. Get there faster. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Here we go. I don't think this has been plundered too terribly. Assuming there's a couple villagers. Yeah, just a few. Come here, you. Don't let the guards see me kidnap you. Thank you. Back to base. Back to base. Alright, so we've got everything we need for the villager, or for the demon spawning. Now the next thing we need is to make sure that we can hold him still. So there's all that, and then we'll come back. Imprisonment requires a slime ball and redstone. Pretty easy. Slime. Don't know where I got these 10 slime balls and redstone. Alright, so we'll start with this one. Pop. Pop. Okay. So now we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? I think I just remembered how this works. Okay. We need our slime ball. Redstone. I think you have to stack these. Right? And then do the blaze powder, ender pearl, villager. Yes, okay. Let's get away. There's the demon. Alright. Now, be gone, scan entities. Let's just do this real quick. Oh, oh my goodness. Be gone, toggle entities. Demon? There we go. Okay, so now that won't be cleared. All right, let's just take a quick gander at what you've got for me. Come here. Oof. That's going to be a problem. He doesn't seem to hurt too much, though, so we'll actually let him make his fuss. Let's get some stone. And just build up a little, like, nook for us to not fall and die from. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Blaze rods for a demon heart. I can get that. How many can we get? 21. Alright, calm down, you. Good grief. How are we doing for altar power? We're good. Should I get some more blaze rods? I mean, why not, right? Like, I have a load of blaze rods, so... Let's just see how many more demon hearts we can get. Oh, no, that's it. We're all out. Okay. So just 2. I thought we had more than that, but obviously not. And I'm wondering, I want to try something here. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to go ahead and get our soul vial from Ender.io. I've got a bat, and I've got a tree ant already. No, it doesn't seem like that'll work. I'm about to die. Good night. And he broke my energy pipe. Alright, we'll have to be killing this guy. But that really wasn't a very expensive summon. We can do it again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a second Arthana. Oh, I've already got a second one. And let's see if we can enchant this. We're missing a pylon for some reason. We can. So let's say sharpness and looting. Okay, no. We gotta make this other pylon real quick. $2 gold. Couple mana steel and a mana diamond. Not a problem for us. There we go. Mana pylon. See if we can't do this. Sharpness and looting. Yeah, we'll just leave it with those 2 for now. I don't have a lot of levels to play with here. Alright, demon. Oh my goodness, he punches so hard. Dang. I mean, this armor, like, it's cool, but it's not great. Time to heal up, and then we're gonna, if we kill him with the Arthana, we might get another demon heart, and we'll probably call it there as I continue to experiment with this a little bit. I think, actually, if I put a demon heart on here, it might make a difference to this as well. Not really. And it makes that annoying. Oh, it actually did bring it up a couple hundred. Which we kind of need, because we need to get over 7,000. So that's something to remember. I don't need it right now, though. No way. Oh no. Oh no. He will have been released now. Alright, we got it, and we got another demon heart. That's awesome. Let's just see what's going on down here. And collateral damage is really not that bad, to be honest. Let's get a Fluix cable, just the one, it looks like. Fix that up. That really looks like all he broke, so that's not bad at all. He did break a torch though, right? Is that... Perfect. Alright, well, that was a successful little while with Witchery. I'm going to continue to do some work here. Next time we might finish off our adventure with Witchery. Depends how far I get before the next recording. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And until next time, I'm at Towsty. Hang up your live quits on the way out, and we'll see you later. Deuces!